All right, so this is LDAP lab that we are installing LDAP servers, and we configure that. The thing is that for installation, you need to install apt-get install. So basically, if we are continuing from previous lab, you know, we changed the IP address, right? So now we should bring it back to normal. So what you do, you go under your IP configuration. So you don't have an internet now. So if you change it to automatic, now you have internet. So look, then it will, okay. We will not receive IP address because we also changed the network configuration. So you should bring back to NAT to receive that IP address from DHCP. I disable it, enable it again. So seems that, okay, I got the, I make sure that ping 4224 works. Yeah, it worked. So now I can continue my lab. So apt-get install slab d LDAP utils. That slab D basically is the configuration that you have for your LDAP server. So that's administrative password that you can set for your LDAP. Put it as simple password, but you can put it as very strong password as well. You know, when this is like a default configuration, but if you want to have reconfigure that LDAP, you can do this way: the package dash reconfigure and then slab D. So is asking you, do you want to omit open LDAP server configuration? No. Here is asking the default name is Linux VM images.local. I want to change this one to example.com. That's part of the lab document. It's asking you put example.com. So example is DC.com. So organization name, also I want to put that one as example.com. Administrative password, so that's the password that you set in the previous step. So I put the same password. Do you want the database to be removed when slab is purged? No. Move to old database? Yes. Okay. So that means that we move all of this configuration to the previous database. So to verify, if you do a slab cat, look, slab cat, and press your tab button. Look, then we have, okay, slab cat, then we have dash B cn equal to config. So then it should show you your domain configuration. So what domain configuration? Basically, your CN should be admin, and under, let me bring here, yeah, under here, look, DC is example.com. That's very important. So previous one was Linux VM images are local, that we changed that one to example.com. We want to ensure that this part, it has been changed, and basically it is correct now. So if you do a slab cat, it will show you the brief configuration that you have under your domain controller. So it is like example your .com, example is DC, and these are like entries that you creator, who created, time of creation, modify, name, timestamps, and the other stuff. If you want to search a specific things like host, bind, and your database under LDAP, you can use LDAP search. Also, LDAP, if you press tab, you see that you have LDAP add, compare, delete, modify, pass. So I'm using search one, LDAP search dash H localhost dash X. Dash X means simple binding. And then dash B, DC equal example, DC equal, I'm searching something uh, uh, under myexample.com. So look, this is when you're using Ubuntu 22.04 or more than that one. So this command h.localhost is no longer available. I've also mentioned the last page of a document uh, to fix that issue. Instead of dash h lowercase, put dash h uppercase and put this one as LDAP I forward slash. So that one gives the information of your LDAP, which is look, this one is LDIF, which is your file in LDAP. And also this is version 3, and that's information that you have two results here to entry for that record. Then there are some commands that I put here just for, you know, searching on your LDAP to know that, okay, this kind of a command also you can do it, but like for the next one is again dash lowercase h, but I'm gonna change it to uppercase and LDAP I. So then we have dash x dash DCN admin DC example DC equal com dash W dash B DC example DC com is asking for so to see encrypted password of the users, we use this command. So it's asking for LDAP password. That's the password that you set for administrator. So you see that it will return that result for this part. So the packaging of a SLAPD is designed to be configured with the service DIT, that's directory information tree. This allows dynamically configure the SLAPD without the need of restarting or configuring, editing the file. So it is like this. So you put LDAP search dash X and dash LLL dash H LDAP forward slash dash B binding and DC example DC com DN. It will return that part. So if you want to see who is now is on LDAP, you can do this way. LDAP, who am I? Who am I dash X. So that's anonymous user. So I haven't logged in. LDAP, who am I? Dash Y. That's for SASL, external example. Um, external um, dash H, LDAP I dash Q. So that returns the group ID that you have and external authentications that you have. So that the next part actually is more meaningful. So we have a file like LDIF file, and we want to bring this LDIF file. So basically, I'm gonna create LDIF file. So this LDIF file also is available because sometimes it happens when you copying this file is gonna be tricky. So I'm going to copy it from the main website because it's on the Ubuntu website. I'm going to show you the link. So if you search this file name, add underline content .ld file and search with Ubuntu, then basically most of the things should be here. Yeah, it is located under here. That's the LD file. Also, we are copying this file. So what is this file? Is adding a group, adding another group which is named miners, and then after under that group we are adding John. That's the name of John Doe, and that's a user ID, group ID, and the bash that we are using. In Linux, usually we do this way. So I'm nanoing. I'm gonna create LD file. Nano add underline content LD file. So paste that information here. Basically, you should have this format, okay? And then Control X, save it. Look, now I have LD file here. So then we want to add this LD file to our Active Directory. Basically, it will generate a John user under Active Directory. So LDAP add -x -d cn equal admin cn dc equal example dc equal com, and then w write it under this file, add content ldif, this file. So if you have done correctly these steps, then you enter the administrative password. So it's saying that possible missing line. You see that under line 9, OU. Let's see that one. Probably we have here a problem. Line 9, pasted from here. Shouldn't have any issue. Maybe I do it again. So I remove this part again. I paste again, maybe I miss some parts. Shouldn't be any issue. Let's see, let's try. So I'm pasting my file again. If I, so it has this part, people and DN. Should be correct, I think, this one. Yes. So what is my command here? LDAP add, right, dash X dash DC and admin DC example, DC count dash W dash F LDAP content. Let's try. Yeah, that's additional value. Adding new entry, possible new line after DN. Where is DN? We have DC also. DN. Uh, dnexample.com. This line, let me try this way. Um, line 9, class object. Yeah, should be correct. Let me try again. Um, no, maybe I copy from my file here that I have here in my document, copied, pasted. Okay, let me paste it here. Notepad, paste here, and then save this one as my file. Okay, and then you know what? I'm gonna use STP. Let me see that I have STP file transfer protocol for this one. I'm gonna use this one, WinSCP. What is my Ubuntu? I can use SSH as well, but I'm gonna use this one, 192.168.199.138. 192.168.199.138. Ubuntu. Okay. All right. So then where is my file? My file is under here. I'm gonna paste it under my desktop, for example. There you go. So I should have that file, cd desktop, cd /home /ubuntu, cd desktop. Okay. So that's my file. So what was the command that I was using? This one. So I'm using my file.txt file 23456. Okay, you see that? That was the file problem. Probably I copied from here that has issues. So I copied from my file from the document and bring it to the Ubuntu. So then now you have an entry for John. So how you can verify that one? So if you have LDAP search -x -LLL -B DC equal example DC com, and then the user that we are UID equal John, oops, John, and then CNGID number. So you see that we have John and the group ID is 5000. That's part of our configuration. And it's possible to change the password of the John LDAP search dash X dash B DC equal example DC equal com DN colon. Uh, so that gives you the database that contains part of a look. Miners is there, groups is there, people also we added, John also part of this people. Now let's change that password. LDAP pass WD dash H. So then LDAP LDAP I colon. Then we have dash X dash DCN equal admin DC equal example DC equal com dash W dash S UID equal John OU, that's OU is people. So, and then DC equal example, DC equal com. New password. What password you want to set for John? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter LDAP password also. I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now John has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means that now we have changed John's password. The rest of that, or how you can do the rest of that lab is asking you to add LDAP client. Let's say, oh, you may not have Kali. Let me do it on Ubuntu because you know Ubuntu better. So I'm going to create another Ubuntu. I'll call that one Ubuntu second one. So then paste this one here, extract this one. So then you can file open the second Ubuntu. It's gonna show up here. That file, yeah, extracted, yeah. So that means that this Ubuntu is our client, like what we did for Active Directory. This is server, this is client. So you should know about your server IP address. So the server IP address 192.168.199.138. And that's your client. So what you do on the client, you install this part. Basically, that's the services for your DHCP. Sorry, DF for your LDAP client. So sudo -s app, or you can say apt-y. -y means that yes to all question. Install lib and s-ldapd lib pam -ldapd ldap-utils. So it's gonna install this part. This is very important. When you reach to this step, is asking what is your server. So you should put the server IP address. So that's 192.168.199.138. So then you put it like this, 192.168.199.138. Okay, so you don't remove that LDAP, you just remove that part. That's the IP address that you have here. And then click OK. So then is asking you what is the LDAP search base, so you know that it is example.com. So we are joining this Linux operating system to LDAP server. And what else? So here you click OK. So at this step, you use a space to select a space key. So you press a space, you select passwd, group, and shadow. And then press tab to go to the OK. And click OK, and it will install this part for you. So then you do system ctl restart nscd nslcd. So you restart that services that we have for a client. So look now, if I exit, now I should connect with John. SU-L, John. Password 123456. Look, now it has been changed to John. So that means that this client now is connected to the server. And deleting LDAP is LDAP. So we are in the server, LDAP delete. You want to delete, for example, John -H LDAP I, and then -X -D CN equal admin, DC equal example, and DC equal com -W, UID equal John, OU equal people, DC equal example, and DC equal com. LDAP password was 123456. So look, now we deleted, right? So look, search for John again, -B, DC example, DC com, DN. We don't have John, right? So we used to have John. We only have people, group, example.com. And that's it for this lab.